everyone, Lou here. So after my previous videos of me reading more bad anime roleplay, I thought I'd do another one where I read even more bad anime roleplay. The names and URLs of these people will be obscured for privacy reasons, as I don't want anybody going out and attacking these people. And if anyone who wrote these finds this video, just know this is all harmless fun. It's just a joke. I'm not sitting there calling you a little bitch baby or something. So yeah, let's begin. Stealing your ability, he said calmly and quietly. I won't let him touch you, he said sternly and placed his arm on the table as it began to turn into a blade. Murukuru looked startled. I'm sorry, he said quickly, changing his arm back and putting it away. It's okay. He kissed her cheek and returned to the other side of the table where he was originally sitting. Murukuru looked at him. He smiled at her calmly. Murukuru smiled back. So, how are you enjoying our date so far? He asked nervously. I'm enjoying myself. That's great to hear, he said with a smile. Murukuru smiled. Wow, nothing says romance like unleashing the blade on the first date. Oh, hi, I'm Roy, he said cheerfully, looking at the kitty human. Ike was staying quiet. Konnichiwa, Roy. He looked over at Ike to say hi to him. Ike waved at her when he noticed her looking at him. What's your name, mister?
Oh, it's Ike.
She smiled. Konnichiwa, Ike. Nice to meet you, Hikari. Where's your mother and father? Hikari hesitated and frowned. Hikari have no family. Marth face-palmed. Great job there, Lucina. She started to cry. Open RP. Mario was very fat. He could barely move or do anything. He wanted to do something, but he didn't know what. He also didn't know what happened.
Riku was busy fixing Sora's gummy ship with a bead of sweat trailing down his forehead, sliding in and out from under via his skateboard to grab a few tools and adjust himself.
Kingdom Hearts, Sora. What have you done to this thing?
He asked himself quietly as he worked on it.
Geez, so this is the crowd, huh? He said, sitting at the old coffee table near the corner of a room he so happened to find.
Well, it's better than being a bore, huh?
Y'all have better not have shat in my croissant.
Raven still spends a lot of time with her. Starfire has matured since the split in the Titan's first appearance. So much so you could consider Starfire to be her side chick, the figure said as it embraced Pad.
What? Pad replied in shock and surprise as his face was pulled and pressed against her chest.
Since we're in her mind anyway, you can show me?
He asked, a bit curious about what they actually got up to.
That's strictly for you to talk to her about. I can absolutely show you a spell when she is completely conscious, the figure said before smirking. So, you are willing?
It was still very confusing.
So, shall we get to it?
Pat asked, feeling a bit nervous. Yet he was big and hard, ready to go and conquer this new experience. This is what I call a prime example of a dude bro roleplayer. Basically, it's someone who roleplays hentai, because that's a thing, but instead of, trying to make it a semi-realistic situation or trying to write it as two human beings getting it on, they always write it like a ridiculous over-the-top hentai. The guy in the party has like a thingamabob the size of the world's longest Subway sandwich, and it always makes me laugh because they try and be serious about it, but I'm laughing because that's not serious, because, you could kill someone with that size. More interesting for me, Harry questions, moving his lips closer to George's ear.
I find that hard to believe.
Because you're a randy pirate. He put on a show of sighing and turning towards him so their lips brushed against each other.
Hi.
That better? Harry smiles slightly. A little. But I know it's just to appease me so you can keep reading. I'm offended you think I'm that predictable. He closed the book, bookmarking it for later. There, all of my attention. Don't sound so unenthusiastic. I thought the point of moving to Ordon was so that we didn't have to hide the whole couple thing. Never. He rested his hand in the back of Harry's neck and grabbed a handful of dark hair, pulling him closer for a proper kiss. Don't think that again. Wait, so the Isle of the Lost is homophobic? I mean, if Judge Claude Frollo's running the place, actually, yeah, that's 100% understandable then.
Disgusting, pallid, and execrable, tarnished silver rolled over her coarse lips. A thick smog, repulsive taste lingering, nicotine coating and emotions churning, defeat, visions lurking with emptiness, not a single clue to rid the lurking curiosity. Where are they hiding? Desperate to remain ominous. Hiding from you. No one likes you. Brows assertive, furrowed tight before a growl could make itself known. Desperate. More smoke-filled lungs in futile attempts to rid the lingering words from her thoughts. Combat boots. Steps taken after short-lived moments of recollection. Heavy sighs erupting into the atmosphere. Football echoing off concrete, heavy and forceful, emotions felt poured into every movement taken, dying cigarette falling, final embers bursting to life until death snuffed the vibrant hues. He gulped, the foul taste of a dry mouth becoming apparent. This is fucking ridiculous, he thought, gritting his teeth together. A killer like him shouldn't be scared of something as stupid as a tiny flame, right? People feared him, feared what he could do with a knife in his bare hands. And yet here he was, cowering away from a lighter. Jeff moved away slowly, doing all he could to remain as quiet as possible. His ears picked up on the growl as he did so, and somehow it filled with an odd sense of amusement. Who was it that was so irritated on this fine evening? Lips curling into a smirk, fear quickly dissipating. Jeff took a peek at the world below. He spotted a girl tossing a cigarette. Was that all? To think he had been scared of that. Ooh, he cooed before erupting into laughter. Looks like we've got a litter bug. He held his position. You think that's intimidating? He then roared like 2014 Godzilla. 3 hours later, William showed up in the front office wearing a blue dress, and he's here on a mission. Excuse me, but I'm here to pick up Mr. Phantom Hive and his butler, William said in his most girlish voice. Who are you? The man at the desk said. William started freaking out. Oh, what should I do? Should I punch the guy? No, Sale told me to keep it legal. Oh crap. Oh screw this, I'm just gonna punch the guy. William punched the guy so hard it knocked him unconscious. Okay, now to go get Sale. 2 minutes later, William opened the door to Sale's room. You owe me big time, William said. Needs abusive boyfriend. Name, Emma. Age, 16. Bio, she has been abused her whole life. And once her got into high school, 3 guys started bullying her. The leader made her be his girlfriend, and every time she does something he doesn't like, her gets hit. The little brunette let out a sigh of joy as she skipped around with joy. Will's so precious, I love him so much, she giggled as she hugged herself, her sweater feeling warm and cozy. He's the best boyfriend a girl to have. Who want to RP as Markiplier for my Adopted by Markiplier RP? Name, Midnight. Age, 6. Likes, YouTube and skateboarding. Dislikes, her nightmares and mean people. Friends, none. School, homeschooled. How her parents died?
They were driving home on her 6th birthday. She was at her music concert and then got a call saying they were killed. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, then be sure to give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you're new. And if any old or new subs would like to help support the channel in any way, then feel free to visit my Ko-fi page down below in the description, along with my social media tabs. For any subscribers, new or old, who'd like to help with video ideas or maybe want to talk about anime or something, then I have a fan server linked down below. See you next time!